What is up, daddies? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bad Dad Vice podcast. This episode is brought to you by our friends over at Bierstick. Bierstick. 2 beers in 2 seconds. And when we Bierstick, we only Bierstick the finest beer in town. That is VooDoo Brew Pub, located in the heart of San Marco. Get down there, get you some VooDoo Mama Brew, put it in your beer stick, shoot it down your gullet. Here we go.
If you want to get your own beer stick, head on over to bierstick.com. Use promo code DADVICE, DADVICE at checkout for 20% off.
That was pretty weak.
Yeah, that took a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
I thought you said right before this episode, man, this thing's lubed up. I thought it was about to be quick.
It was, dude. It's like, well, now it's not.
And then the other product that we have from our buddies over here, the old beer snorkel, the beer bro.
It looks a little limp.
It does, right? It's like
It's been used a lot.
It's like not sitting right, dude. Look at this thing.
It's been
If
used
you
a-
want to see this limp beer snorkel or beer stick that Abs just did, check us out on the YouTubes, and you can watch us in all our glory.
This is like as tight as it goes, dude. I can't.
Let it rip, man. Let's show the people what they want to see.
do it.
Do you hear that?
Jesus.
Oh, look at
Good
that.
sound effects.
What an
There was
ace,
let me tell you something.
You got to
There
do
was
it close to the
nothing
mic.
attractive about that. I was not turned on by that for 1 second.
I
The
was.
beer stick, though, that'll get you going.
Did you see the video that Megan sent?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Ivy.
Ivy had a football.
Did you see
Pump.
Did you see my response?
What was it?
Tell the story. Tell the video was.
Yeah.
first.
So Ivy, my son, who just turned 2 on yesterday, he had a football pump, little miniature football pump deal that comes with like some toy that he got for his birthday, and he had it in his mouth and he like pushed the end forward. It looked exactly like how Abs just beer sticked.
Yeah.
And then Megan texted it and he was like, "Hey, look, a baby beer stick."
The very end of that video, I'm assuming Ivy steps on like a dog toy or something like that. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
But it was like as he finished pushing the pump in, the dog toy went like squeak. And so my response was, that was all the air after he finished pushing all the air down his throat. It came right out his ass. It made a nice loud squeak squeak
great.
sound. Squeak
Yeah,
swing.
Em saw that text. She goes, "What the fuck is wrong with James?"
Several
He's
things.
hilarious.
He is so funny.
Yeah, she said it dying laughing.
Oh, he is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
funny. He is so funny. I am funny.
So how's everything been going with you guys? We haven't we've been missing some days. I mean, I know if anybody's been here for the entirety of the podcast, you know that last year, holiday season,
Yeah.
Oh,
really,
man.
holiday
It is still
season
hurricane
just
season.
gets reckless around here. With we got so many things going on that we miss a week here or there. But once holidays are over, we'll get back to our regular scheduled entertainment. But how's everything going? Abs, you weren't here last time.
I know. This is actually my first filming in the month of November.
Wow.
We're filming this, today's November 17th. I haven't been on a episode of the podcast in November. So a lot has happened this month. I've been doing a lot of shit ton of different shit.
Does that mean that we should
I'm
just
excited.
go right into our favorite segment of the show?
So, anybody got any updates?
Yeah, I've got an update.
Oh boy, do I have an update for you.
Somebody give me a mother flippin' update.
I've heard from multiple people that this is the only thing that they like about the podcast.
The
The updates.
No, just the intro to the updates.
Oh.
That makes
No,
sense.
just they like the update segment.
So they hear that part and then they turn it off because they're like, oh, I'm done.
Multiple people have said like all the other stuff you guys do is pretty terrible. Like the games and the drafts are pretty, and the fantasy football.
But it's like
episodes.
nobody just wants to hear.
But hold on.
I'm just telling you, man.
They're loyal listeners.
They want
if they've
that-
heard all of it, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
still,
So fuck 'em.
They still
They
listen.
want
You're
dad-
still listening.
They want dad
Loyal
advice.
listeners,
Yeah.
fuck them.
Yeah.
They want dad advice. They want to know what's up. No, man. Yeah, I've had a lot going on this month. So the month started out. I went that first weekend in November. I was down in Tampa for a wedding. Fun times. Shout out Chris and Rachel getting married. So it was a good time. I was like
Fake.
Did you have to think about their names?
That's fake names.
No.
Those are fake names.
No.
Chris and Rachel.
real names. I got pretty farked up. I got pretty messed up. It was a good time though.
Did you bring the beer stick?
One fun. You know what? I packed the beer stick.
We know.
I
Dude.
did not take it to the wedding.
You always bail at weddings on bringing the beer stick
It's
out.
Janie, bro. It's Janie.
It's Janie.
She's like, this day's not about you. I'm like, I know. It's about
Dude,
them.
Live,
And that's what the...
laugh, beer stick. Everybody knows that.
We should make shirts that say that. That would be fun. Yo, beer
That's
stick.
a
Let's collab, and let's make... But should we pick words that start with B? Like, wouldn't it be like...
We're not going to do it.
Bears beats-
Brunch, booze,
Bears
beer
beats
sticks.
Battlestar Galactica.
Brunch, booze, beer
live,
sticks.
laugh, love beer sticks. That would be funny. But no, this wedding. So you know how like weddings have those like funny things. Like yours had the 3D camera thing, right? And like most have like the photo booths and stuff like that. Well, this wedding had a caricature drawing guy, and so I should have sent you the pictures to put on the thing. That would be really funny. So in the beginning of the night, the caricature guy shows up. I'm like, not sober, but like, definitely more sober than I was at the end of the night. And so I'm like, Janie, let's just go to the caricature guy first. I'm sure it's gonna be crazy packed. Like, how long does it take for somebody to draw a caricature? So we go and we sit down and he draws us and whatever. And it's goofy. It's pretty shitty. Unless I really look like that, then it's whatever. But I look like shit in the picture. So then later on in the night, it's like the end of the night, literally like playing the last songs, turning the lights on, or whatever. I'm like now wasted,
Yeah.
and go up to the caricature guy and go, "Hey, I want you to do one more of us, but I want you to draw us like we're naked." And he did it.
And you came out looking like the guy from the Goonies.
It was a definitely not a flattering picture of me. Surprisingly accurate though.
See,
It's like this guy has X-ray vision. It was surprisingly accurate. But I left the picture in. So like Janie's dad drove us back home. I left the picture in Janie's dad's car. So I'm expecting when I go up there.
Can't believe you would forget something at that, 3 a.m.
Seriously. So I'm expecting when I go up there for Thanksgiving in a couple weeks that
It's framed.
it's framed. Yeah, somewhere.
That would be
On the dinner table.
Somewhere in
Oh,
the
that'd be
house.
so funny.
Somewhere in the house. it
I'm
should be up
assuming
there.
you probably look something like Jabba the Hutt.
It's
on
pretty.
there.
It's pretty bad.
He's going to put it right next to the M&M casserole that you bring.
just so everybody knows who made it.
Smart.
Yeah. So that was a good time.
It is M&M casserole season, by the way.
We're getting there.
If you want to know the recipe for Abs' famous M&M casserole, check out our merch store. And you can buy a hoodie and get it on the back of it. I have one, and people have asked me about it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, all the ingredients for it. No bake. It's a no bake casserole. It's really nice. It's a hit at Thanksgiving. It'll be the only dish at your
Hold on.
Thanksgiving day that'll be gone.
I have a question about M&M casserole. Do you actually put it in a casserole dish?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you just like had it in a bowl.
Pretty sure there's only 2 requirements. Casserole dish.
And I actually put it in a disposable casserole dish. No cleanup. It's genius.
What would the cleanup be? M&Ms are made so they don't make a mess.
No cleanup, bro.
Have you ever held an M&M?
Yeah, not long enough for it
How
to like
messy is
not
it?
long enough for it to make a mess, but like,
He keeps them in those new pants pockets he's got.
yo,
Are you wearing the pants again?
hell yeah, bro,
Dude.
I got pockets all the way down to my calves.
Dude, why are you wearing them again?
He's loaded with
I
M&Ms.
want to wear them to school to see what the kids think.
You're such a
But
cargo
I'm
guy.
nervous, man. I'm
You
nervous.
still have the tag on them?
Nah, I took the tag off. I'm keeping them.
You committed.
I'm keeping them.
Look at this guy.
I almost wore them to the zoo
And
today.
people say you fear commitment.
I almost wore, seriously. I almost wore 'em to the zoo today, but then it was like a little warm, so I didn't do it. But yeah, that was.
How
kinda-
was the zoo? Was it good?
Yeah, it was fun.
Anything you didn't like about it?
Yeah, nah, it was good. No, it was good. Yeah, Janie and I renewed our zoo memberships today.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Kennedy's been at this daycare now it's been 2 weeks. It's going good. I mean, it's cool to see the updates. It's cool to see like that there's actually a curriculum and that she's like learning things, because like we never knew what was going on when she was at the in-home daycare, but other than that she was getting taken care of. So But it's been going good. Yeah, man. And I'm glad to be back.
Nice. Okay, I'll jump in. Ivy just turned 2. And he turned 2 on,
It's your birthday.
turned 2 on Saturday. We're doing his birthday party next weekend. On Friday, the day before he turned 2, was the most out of control, like, just absolutely temper tantrum that he's had thus far. And it was the supermoon. And it was like one of those things, man. It's like, I don't know why, but everybody knows. Like, when you're working a hospital.
Kid's a werewolf.
It's like people are weird during the supermoons.
You're not wrong.
It's weird. And, like, Megan's aunt was telling me that, like, she also, you know, worked in a hospital or works or you know, as a nurse or something. And she listens, so now she's going to get mad at me for not knowing what she does. Sorry, Dorothy. But she said, like, it's the same thing. Like, if people go, they're always crazy, and then at the end of the night you go, oh, that's why. It was a full moon night. It was a super moon night. And so we went to dinner, and he just was like, flailing, trying to get out of his seat at dinner.
That's the aunt that's here right now.
Yeah.
Dude, I said to Emily when we left the park the other day, I'm like, she might be like the nicest lady I've ever met. She goes, yeah, she's from Canada.
Yeah,
Eh?
they're all
nice.
They're all nice. Sorry.
She was like, dude, the
Sorry.
nicest lady ever.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you don't think my family's great? Just Megan's family?
I mean, your
Big
family's
Frank,
never
man. I love his Big Frank.
Frank the Tank's hilarious.
That dude's hilarious.
That dude
bro.
cracks me up.
They saw me in my underwear one time. Your parents.
One time? Just once?
I think it was just once.
Okay, so, sorry. Let me finish this update. So, absolutely flailing at dinner. I have to, like, leave dinner early, take him home. He's crying the whole way out of dinner, the whole way in the car home. Get home. He won't stop freaking out. Go to his room. We're just sitting in his room. He's freaking out, crying, stomping on the floor. It's probably like 7:30. Megan takes another like 30 minutes to get home. He's freaking out the whole time. And I'm like, okay, just stop crying. And he like eventually like one of those kind of deals and like stops crying. I'm like, okay, sit on my lap. He comes on my lap. I'm like, all right. He's like, he just wanted to watch Blippi. He's like, Blippi, like doing that kind of deal. And I'm like, okay, just listen to Dada, okay? Sit on my lap, stop crying. He's like, okay. And then I'm like, now all you have to do, and we'll watch Blippi, just listen to Dada. All you have to do is clap twice. And he's like, no! No! I'm like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
I'm not doing.
And he was
that.
like, no, and he like flay, like sink out of the chair, like lay on the ground. And then it'd be like another 5-10 minutes of him doing that, and then he'd stop crying. I'd be like, are you okay? Come on, out here. He's like, Blippi, and it was the same thing for like an hour of the same, and he never stopped. Megan got home, we trained, and she did it for another 20 minutes. He still was doing it, screaming in the bed. Eventually, we just left, and he screamed for like a minute, and he was out. So he was just very, very tired, and the supermoon just took it right out of him.
Dude, props to him for committing to, like, I'm not fucking clapping my hands.
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not happy, and I know it,
Dude,
so I'm not clapping my hands.
You think
That's
we're going to
so
play this game?
stubborn,
We're not
bro.
playing this game. That's what he was saying. I'm not playing this game with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was him freaking out. And then, birthday party, Blippi themed, ironically, next weekend.
Nice.
Hell yeah. What you got, Robo?
My girls are walking around the house, assisted, but walking like all over the place now. We got like one of those, it's like a little push kind of toy thing. Both of them like fight over it. We have 2 of them. We just didn't open the second one. I want to return it and get my money back.
Smart.
But debt-free.
We have 2 of them, so I'm like at the point where I'm contemplating just opening the second one and using it because they fight over who's gonna walk behind the current one. So this morning they're sitting there and both of them are pushing. Well, Blake is significantly stronger than Riley. Pushes Riley over every time, and Riley's the one that like, if you look at her wrong, she starts crying.
Bitch, get out the way.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
you-
bitch. Get out the way.
If you look at Riley wrong, she starts crying, and so when she falls back on her head, it's definitely not great. But yeah, they're up walking around, so they're starting to get to the point. I've been trying the last couple of days to get them to walk to me and just like take a couple unassisted steps, but they'll like stand there on their own without holding on to anything. But the second they go to like take a step or anything, they grab onto something. Other than that, only thing is I got a new job coming up.
Hey-o.
Yeah. Got a new
A job at Taco Bell? What the fuck, dude? There we go.
Yeah. So pretty excited, pretty nervous. It's same industry, a lot of the same stuff, just with a new company, new name on my shirt. I think I'll hopefully have a lot more opportunities and see where it goes.
And what do you do now? You're an OnlyFans model? What is it? Okay.
What are you going to
Who's
do
your
with
daddy?
what you talk about a new name on your shirt? What are you going to do with all the shirts with the old name?
Yeah, big decision.
What are you going to do with those?
Give them to people that I worked with. See if anybody wants them.
I'd take one.
Okay.
You know
They're-
what?
I
No,
mean,
fuck them. You don't work there anymore. I want to wear the new company.
They're actually really nice shirts. Like I have a couple Travis Matthew.
Do you want to plug the new company?
of-
Like give them like a little free,
No, not yet. Not employed. Down on the payroll
They
yet.
don't deserve it yet. They don't deserve it.
Not
Good.
yet.
They don't know what
Hey.
they got. They don't know what they got.
Hey, I heard they got some dough. They can pay for it. This company.
My brother wanted to advertise in here. I never got his write
the
up.
museum.
Oh, you should have done
Just make it up.
Make it up. The Boca Museum of Art. If you're in Boca,
The BMOA.
go
The BMOA. Yeah, check it out.
Go to the Boca Museum.
Jason
of Art.
BMOA. Check it out.
Check it out. It's the BMOA.
What's the exhibit?
It's Xzibit.
Aquaman.
It's Xzibit.
Exhibit. Pippin your ride. Exhibit on exhibit.
It's all the exhibit. It's all the Pimp My Rides.
I would go to that. That'd be
It's all
dope.
of the Pimp My Ride cars across the years.
Remember the one where they
It's
put
a
the?
chronology of Pimp My Rides.
Do you remember the one where they put the hot tub in
It's
the
just
car?
called the Exhibit. That would be so cool.
Dude,
dude.
that
that'd
would-
be so.
I would actually go to
I'd
that.
go to
There's
that.
a YouTube video of a guy fixing up a Pimp My Ride car. Like he found one on
What's
Craigslist.
what's the movie with it's Xzibit and The Rock are in a movie together, aren't they? Aren't they in like a
Really?
football movie?
And The
together?
Rock's got a new Christmas movie coming out.
It's like something Redemption Boys.
I don't remember what it is, but that's not the point. Have you seen? I sent you guys the Mad TV clip of Keegan Michael Key when he's like, y'all remember that movie? Y'all took it to a whole nother level. I was like, oh, dude, it's so fun. I mean, I was dying. I'll have to get back to. I'll have to go look at that.
No, speaking of movies though, but The Rock's got that Christmas movie coming out. Have you seen the trailer? It's got
I just watched the
who's
Hallmark.
it? Got
Christmas
Chris
movies.
Evans in there.
I only watched one.
Like Santa gets stolen. They're like trying. It's like an action movie. You haven't seen this?
That's dope. Is John Travolta's in it? Is that the one where John Travolta's in
I
it?
think that's just a Capital One
Are
commercial.
you,
That's
putting,
just a
are you
commercial?
putting the S at the end of his name?
John Travolta's?
John Travolta's.
There's
the
multiple of them.
the sushis with the sashimis.
Both of them.
Yeah, the John. Yeah,
John
Travolta's.
Travolta.
The
Right.
John
Yeah, yeah.
Travolta's. Yeah. No, the only I watch the other Christmas movies, like they play in the background, like I play The Grinch in the background, and I play those. But the only Christmas movie that I actually watch is Love Actually. That is a great Christmas movie. My favorite part of that movie is
You're such a loser.
Not
What?
Die Hard.
Now,
Explain the other thing you
What?
just did recently. No, let's
my
go into
favorite-
how much of a
my-
loser you
we
are.
can talk about that after we get rid of these updates. But my favorite part about that movie.
Rid of the updates.
Rid of him.
My favorite part about the movie is when they talk about the kids, like the actor in the nativity scene, and he's like, "Yeah, lobster number 2," and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know there were lobsters at the birth of Jesus Christ." It's like, duh. But that's a great Christmas movie. Love it.
That's your
can we,
choice, though?
Can we get back
That's-
to
yeah, I watch
updates?
every year.
Can
It's
we get
really
back to updates? Go back to
Yeah.
updates?
Let's
Jeez, bro.
finish.
I
the
want
updates.
to pepper one in here. Ivy's new show, other than Blippy, that he's migrating to is Danny Go. Have you guys seen this?
No.
Danny Go is like a same kind of deal.
Go, Danny, go.
No, it's like some
Is that like
some
Danny
guy.
Phantom?
No, it's like some guy kind of
Is
like
it Danny DeVito?
No, but it's like some guy kind of like Miss Rachel.
Danny, be
He-
good.
No, but it's kind of like Miss Rachel a little bit. But what he does like songs, and then he turns the music video is kind of like a game. So it's like hop to the left, and then it's like he has to like dodge like a monkey throwing a banana or something. So it like looks like a video game that you're watching on TV, and he is like obsessed with it. And they got
Two
it's got
hops this time.
Is that something that I could bring into my PE class?
Danny Go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
except
little
it's
work-
for like kids. Like it's not for.
Yeah, but these kids are kids.
Okay, yeah, try it. Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at it after
I
this.
think I will.
Okay, let's get back to real updates. What did Ab say? Let's kill these updates. What do you say?
Yeah,
let's
let's
get-
get rid of them.
Let's get rid of them.
Let's get rid
I'm
of it.
done. That's all I got.
Okay.
Girls are walking and about to start a new job.
All right, Jaime, get rid of yours.
Your kids are starting a new job?
I wish.
Yeah, they gotta start paying rent.
Bills.
They're
Rate-
walking. What are we
Rate
waiting
of
for?
play.
Yeah, so for me, it was a really crazy ass weekend. Me and Tiff took the baby and the dog down to South Florida to see my parents, and we also had a wedding that we were going to this weekend. Old anesthesia buddy of mine, and
Xander and Dander.
Xander Dander.
Which one was it, Xander?
It was Xander, yeah.
Congrats, Xander.
So yeah, shout out Xander, dude. He did say that he doesn't listen to the podcast, but he sees all the clips.
What a douche.
Well, his
All right,
wife.
well, hey, don't clip this part. Hey, fuck you.
He hasn't. He hasn't knocked up his new wife yet. He'll listen.
Oh,
he
he
has no
listens.
reason to listen.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Right.
He just doesn't get it.
they probably got it on this weekend, so
Him and her got it on.
he might be listening soon.
That's what I'm talking about.
He took it to a
Yo.
whole nother
Yo,
level.
Xander, I know you're listening to this right now. Hold your right hand up. Hell yeah, brother.
That was so dumb.
Hell yeah, brother. I should have had him hold his hand up to the phone, and I should have gone that way.
Yeah, what are you
Clip it. Let's try again. Yo, Xander, hold your hand up to the screen. Sick, bro. Nice.
I think that looks a lot better in your head than it's going to look.
Yeah, dude.
Congrats.
I'm gonna have to watch. Usually, I just listen to these episodes. I'll have to watch this one.
Yeah, congrats on the sex, dude.
Oh,
Anyways, so we just this was the first. I mean, we've done a trip with the baby before, and like all the packing that goes involved with it, but it was just it was a flight, which I didn't think that it would be, but it was less packing than just getting in a car and going somewhere. Like I feel like
wait. You flew down? Wait, what are you talking about?
no, we've done
Oh, the
flight.
last time you traveled,
Yeah.
it was a flight. Okay, sorry.
So it was just like, like taking the pack and play and taking all the other shit and taking, getting all the things in the car was just, a nightmare. 3.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
Didn't have to stop one time.
Wow.
Nice.
We timed it up. And the last like 45 minutes was Tiff just sitting in the back seat, just with the little cheesy puffs, just like, there you go. And there you go.
Nice.
And got him through it. But yeah, getting him all settled, and then also having the dog sat shotgun the whole time,
Nice.
getting all that stuff down. Dog stayed with my parents, and then we went down to Boca for the wedding.
The BOMA.
Yeah.
BMOA.
BMOA.
The Jason
BMOA.
BMOA exhibit.
Go check out the Boca Meuseum of Art. Say the Bad Dad Vice podcast sent you. My brother's the museum.
They'll probably give you $5 off your
curator.
ticket.
Yeah, they'll probably they get you something. If I get a promo code, it's in the description. I don't know.
Yeah. But so
Go check out the exhibit.
The exhibit.
Just
That's
check
so
out the exhibit, dude. I think we should.
You
do
want to
that.
be a player,
Bro.
but your wheels ain't fly? You better call us up to get a pimped out ride. You got to pimp my ride. Nice.
I think we should do that. Like be an artist. That would be an amazing art exhibit. I mean, it would be
An exhibit.
Just call it the exhibit. It would be so good, dude. I don't think you understand. Like that's.
I think that would be really cool.
It is.
I mean,
it would be cool.
that could be like the whole museum.
Have you ever seen like there are crazy like exhibits that are like that? Where like, have you seen the one where
Can we
it's
get rid of these updates?
It's a machine.
no, this is good. I like.
It's like a machine that like scrapes oil.
Yeah.
Have you
yeah.
seen this?
Yeah. And it's like
it had to stay
it's
alive.
like keeping itself alive, but it's like dying. It's
Slowly dying because it's
Right, 'cause
becoming
it
less
can't-
and less.
yeah.
But it needs to scrape the oil, and that's all it does.
no, it's great. Like
These things are like wild. And then like the guy that like stacked up a bunch of buckets of sand, and then he knocked them over, and then they just are on the ground, and everybody's like,
dude, art is crazy. Art is crazy. Like
no, everybody started clapping cheeks.
No, how about the one that who's the real who's the really famous? There was like this really famous.
Oh shit, is that Sarah, dude? Let's go. Let's do it right now.
Who's your daddy?
Hey, babe, they did the sand. Babe, they did the sand.
Got those buckets over? Hold on a
Babe,
second.
babe, they did the sand. They did the sand.
But no, who was the? There was like a really famous like street artist guy, and
Is it
Banksy.
Banksy?
And then they had the big like reveal of one of his paintings, and he set it up to where it fell directly into a shredder.
No, that was
the
an
frame.
auction. That was an auction.
They
So-
auctioned it as soon as it was done. The frame itself
Yeah,
was the
Shredded
shredder.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then it was worth even more.
and it was worth more.
Yeah.
fucking crazy, dude.
I know it's cool. Art's cool.
Art is
I don't know how it's worth as
Art
much.
is
And like
weird.
I'm like a money laundering specialist. I'm not good at doing the money laundering. I stop in the money laundering.
sure.
Easiest way to launder.
But it's like,
gotta be the
dude,
easiest
art
way.
is
recovery,
like
full
If you
it's
know how
so-
to stop it, I'm sure you know how to get around.
You
it,
look at
too.
some of these pictures, you're like, dude, I could draw. Like literally, a child could draw it, and they go, yeah, a child did draw it, and you're like, why is it worth $10 million? What is going on?
Because they're just trying to move money
The
around.
meaning
Right.
behind it, bro. It's the meaning.
They're just trying to move money around.
Right. It's like, and I still to this day want to buy a Joseph Jean Van Goyen, right? Original. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Me too.
The exhibit.
I want to buy something from the exhibit.
Dude, that was a
Exhibit.
great time for rap music. It was like Xzibit, Chameleonaire.
They see me rolling.
Greatest.
Hold on.
What a
DMX.
great
That was
time.
the greatest time.
Exhibit Chameleon.
Exhibit and Chameleon. Can you name any good rappers in that time?
What you like? Exhibit, yeah, Chameleonaire. Some
Weird-
Dem Franchise Boys.
Weird Al Yankovic.
the Yin Yang Twins.
Hey, the Yin Yang Twins though.
Franchise boys. Yup, in my white.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Whoa, they were pretty
I
good.
feel like we're really mixing up eras here.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
the years.
dude.
That is. I'm just
Salt
naming,
and Pepper,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah, Salt
naming-
and Pepper.
I'm just naming rappers that seem kind of old.
Salt and Pepper, see?
Cisco.
I've
Don't-
seen Salt and Pepper
one
in
song.
concert way more times than I want to admit. They're just like
Twice.
I've seen them like 4 times.
Oh my
Well,
god.
They're just always like anytime you go to like any like 90s throwback concert, they're just like always one of the like openers. They only have two-
Who's coming to Jacksonville to the comedy show? Who is it?
Shane
Not
Gillis.
Shane
Shane
Gillis. And
Kevin Hart.
And Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's coming in.
If you're in
December.
Jacksonville, check it out. Go get tickets. Shane Gillis, Kevin Hart.
Tell them the Bad Dad Vice podcast sent you.
We're probably gonna get like Shane Gillis come on the pod, right?
They'll
Like,
probably give you
yeah,
$5.
Shane Gillis, Shane will come on the pod.
Yeah,
we'll get you
do
in
our
there.
And
best.
Kevin, they'll get them both.
Yeah, we'll get Kevin. He's too big, but like
Yeah.
Shane
He's
I
very
don't know.
small, actually. Have you ever seen
Emily
him?
works at Fanatics. That's
What
an
is-
in.
with
Him
Kevin
and
Hart.
Michael Rubin are boys.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Come to our podcast, Kevin Hart.
I
Shane
wanna
Gillis
go-
is famous. Kevin Hart is like ridiculously famous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why is Kevin Hart not at the arena? He's at the Florida Theater.
A lot of people do the Florida Theater. It's like
I know,
a little
but like
It's a
Kevin,
good venue.
But Kevin Hart is like
cooler venue.
Kevin
sells
Hart-
out
Kevin-
MSG.
I was gonna say Kevin Hart could sell out Everbank.
But he might just be doing a lot
Trevor
of shows.
Bank. Sorry.
Trevor Bank.
I feel like it would be
Mac
weird
Jones
to
Bank.
see Shane Gillis
Yeah.
in the ViStar because that's like a big arena, and I just feel like Shane's comedy is more. It's like funnier in like a club setting.
Well, that was when I saw Matt Rife. I went and saw Matt Rife, and it was funny. It was really funny.
Yeah.
But like, it seems like way funnier if he was at like a small comedy.
Because if
club.
you're doing
Because
crowd
his-
work with
he's
like
crowd
10,000
he's a big
people.
crowd work
He's
guy.
a crowd work guy. Yeah.
And you know what else was? I think everybody knows that he's a big crowd work guy.
So
And
people are
like
just being
you got
idiots.
people sitting up in the fucking rafters are like, roast me. He's like, you look roasted, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like,
roast me.
yeah, like people are so
Yeah,
obnoxious.
it's kind of annoying, but also money. It's like they just want money. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, also, it's
good,
like-
good for them. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah, but sometimes like the smaller venue is better. Like when I went to go see Creed,
Yeah.
I saw they were at the Dailies.
Can you take me high?
I saw-
What was that
you
comedy
know-
show we went to in Jacksonville, Jaime? The dude from Deadpool.
Oh, TJ Miller.
TJ Miller.
Oh, dude, he's funny.
Bro, he's hilarious.
You know who I
He
saw?
roasted me. He
you know-
roasted me.
You know, yeah, you roasted Jaime in the middle of the show.
That's awesome.
But he has his own line of hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's actually
Good
pretty
stuff.
good.
So in Jacksonville, you have like the Florida. So like it
He was
goes
just there like last week.
the range of comedy clubs is like you got the Ramada,
Yeah.
Right?
That's where TJ Miller's always
right?
at.
You got the Ramada,
good
and then you
venue.
got the
You're
Florida.
talking like the hotel.
Yes.
yes, there's
Yes.
there's a Ramada.
Like in the comedy
it's the
club.
co-
There's a comedy club in there.
It's called the
Zone.
Comedy Zone. It's actually
Oh,
not.
really?
It's not horrible. It was in like it's literally in the lobby of a hotel, and then you have the Florida Theater, a little bigger, and then you have ViStar, and that's like the 3 venues that you basically anybody would do. So I saw at Comedy Zone Nikki Glazer. She does like the roast and
Oh,
stuff,
she's funny.
and she was preparing to do the roast of Bieber. So she was just running through
Running through
She was
her
like,
material.
guys, I'm in Jacksonville. I don't care about any of you. I'm just gonna practice my roast material. And we're all like, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, do it. So she was just like saying like pretty bad jokes, like not great ones, to just like practice for the roast.
Yeah, that's funny.
But it's good. It's still cool. She was still funny.
TJ Miller's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So, anyways, what were we talking about? Chameleonaire.
Can we get rid of this?
Millionaire.
We were talking about go to the Jason BMOA Museum.
Go
in
to the
Boca
Boca Meuseum of Art.
and check out the exhibit.
Whatever that
updates.
exhibit is.
Yeah. Let's get rid of these updates. Yeah. So with the day of the wedding, when we went down to Boca, you know, we're setting all this stuff up. We were going into the hotel the same day as the wedding and then leaving the next day. So we're getting all this shit down there. I got the whole car packed up with all this baby stuff. Tiff's friend actually came down to watch the baby during the wedding. So I'm packing all stuff. I'm like, all right, we're good. We get down there. Everything's good. This like Boca's like an hour away from Jupiter. So finally get down there, get settled in the room, and get all the stuff in there. And I'm unpacking everything. And I just realized that we had brought everything down there except for all of the breast milk.
Yikes.
So we had all the things that we like didn't really mean shit except for the one thing that he actually needed to like survive.
Right.
So I then had to drive all the way back up
To Jacksonville?
to Jupiter.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God.
I was like, whoa.
No, it would have been formula time at that point.
Yeah.
No, so we got there at like 2:30, so I had to come all the way back up.
This is on the day of the wedding?
Yeah, I'd come all the way back up, then come all the way back down. My parents met me in like Okeechobee, so it wasn't a full hour, but
that's
it was still, not fun. We get back down there. Wedding went great.
That Okeechobee Service Plaza, that's a nice service plaza.
It was.
Yeah. They have
Nice-
like, I think they
nice
got an
one.
early sandwich in there.
Yeah, we stopped at the.
Yeah,
Room
I've
Sticker.
actually stopped there before.
On the turnpike? It's pretty good.
I've stopped there before on my way
That's
down to the
pretty-
Keys.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Okeechobee Service Plaza.
Yes. Make sure you stop there on your
Yeah.
way to the.
Whether you're Shane
Xzibit.
Gillis or the Okeechobee Service Plaza, we'll shout you out.
Yeah.
That's the
Shout
kind of
out
podcast we are.
everybody.
Man.
Shout out everybody.
Nice.
Shout out to all my pairs.
Shout out to them bears.
Shout out to Earl of Sandwich.
Yeah.
Shout out Chameleonaire. Anyways, after the wedding, everything went great. I don't know if this is a thing with all like Spanish weddings because Xander is marrying. He married a Spanish girl.
Oh, I was going to say, Xander is the whitest person I've ever met. There was
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
continue.
it's super
what's
funny
his last
thing.
name?
Super funny
Is
thing.
it like green?
Green,
It's
yeah.
like a color.
All of the
Verde.
dude.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of her family, like English is the second language, and they all used the same word when they were like trying to say how nice he is and everything, and the word was transparent, and he is so pale
Right, that he's literally see through.
that I was crying listening to these people talk about how nice he is. He's like, he's just so transparent. I'm just like,
You're literally
just calling
saying
him a gringo.
he looks like a ghost. He's see through.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that. They just meant like he's like they couldn't
open.
find
How
they couldn't
open
find
he
a word.
is and how he's
and
like,
I was just crying because every one of them used it, and it was like the second and third time it got so funny.
he's one with his emotions.
But yeah, I don't know if all Spanish weddings are this way, but it was very late. Like we started the wedding itself at 7 p.m. We didn't eat dinner until like 10:15.
Yeah, I've actually heard that too. My buddy Justin, his fiance, she's Colombian, and it was like the same thing. And he was always like, if something's like, he has to tell her, like if something's at 8, he has to tell her it's at 6, because they won't get there till 8.
Yeah.
So like if you tell her, hey, we got to be here at 8, they ain't getting there until 9:30.
No, the wedding, everything was on time. It was just all super late. It was crazy. But fun wedding. Everything went good. Went back home. All the rest of the time my family was good. Coming back up, also didn't have to stop 3.5 hours.
Nice.
But we left all of the bath stuff at the house in the bathroom. So today we had to do his bath like just sitting in the bathtub, and Tiff was freaking out because she thought he was gonna like drown.
It's the old fashioned way.
Yeah,
Just water
yeah, it's crazy.
in a
Yeah.
tub.
It's crazy how like scary that feels.
Yeah.
You don't have all the
Till
little
they
protective stuff.
till they stand up. Like that's when it's like really scary. Like I remember when
When they
Kennedy
start
was like
jumping.
standing up in the tub, and you're like, oh my god, like yeah, I've got the slip mat in there, but it's like it ain't that. Not,
Make sure you take that slip mat up.
yeah, it gets
Yeah,
moldy
clean
underneath.
Like
But
take
it's
it
like
up every
it's
time.
not
Clean
it's
it.
not that non-slippy, and it's like she's standing up. I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna bust her ass and crack her tooth right on the bathtub. Like, yeah, it's scary when they can stand up.
So do we have a meat of the episode or no?
The only thing. One thing.
Oh
The
my God.
Lions.
Spit it out,
Well,
dude.
The Lions officially are the Super Bowl favorites.
Oh really? They
After
smacked
this
the
week?
Jags' ass.
Yeah,
today.
they 100% did, which kind of sucks because it's the Jags, but they are terrible. But yeah, plus 325 betting favorites. So get in on that action
Oh, because the Chiefs lost.
because Chiefs lost.
I want to talk about. I'll talk about something.
Wait,
The
was
other-
that? Hold on, was that the meat of the episode? Or
No,
that
I was just gonna probably potpourri about
Just
some
an appetizer?
holiday
So
stuff.
let me tell you guys about something I did this weekend.
I want this to be the meat of the episode.
Let me talk about something I did this weekend. So this past weekend, So Janie and I went out to dinner Friday for our anniversary, and my stepmom watched Kennedy. When we got back to the house, I was like, oh yeah, we really wanted to go out Saturday, but she had to go to a birthday party for her friend's daughter, who like I taught a couple years ago, and she's like, oh yeah, I got to go to Brooklyn's birthday party tomorrow night. It's a murder mystery theme, and I said,
how old age? What's the age here?
It was her 16th birthday party.
Okay.
So, I was like, oh my god, no way, murder mystery! Like I've always wanted to do a murder mystery party at my house, but like Janie is like not interested in that at all. So obviously I've never done it. But I know obviously I know Brooklyn. I taught her. I know Brooklyn's mom. Like she's been around for a while, and so I was like, can I come? I like invited myself to a 16-year-old's birthday party, and she's like, yeah, let me text Kelly, but I'm sure she's cool with it. So like next morning she's like, yeah, Kelly says come on. She's like, I was like, here, this is your character, and so my character was, what was it?
Butler.
Wolf Indigo. Wolf Indigo, the butler. So I went all out. I dressed up like a butler.
You look good.
Not only did you dress
porn
up,
name.
you bought gloves.
I had to buy. Well, because if I was just wearing a black suit with a black tie, I don't look like a butler.
Right.
The gloves make you look like a butler.
But like you went and
It's
purchased.
so crazy.
But like you purchased items to do this.
Black suit, black tie, you look like the groom. White gloves, now you're the butler. How crazy is that? So I show up to this party dressed up as a butler. I get there, and there's another person dressed up like the butler.
Oh no.
And I'm like, what's going on here? And they're like, yeah, you're not the butler. I'm like, no, Melissa texted me on the butler. She's like, I must have sent you the wrong thing. So then I got there, and I was Peyton Pewter, this like computer tech guy that had everybody's hard drive access. I knew a little bit about everybody, which was cool.
I just imagine Abs like being told this, and he's like, "This was not what I signed up for. This is not in my contract. I'm going to my dressing room. I need to review my lines."
Well, then one of the kids. So I guess like when you do
And
these,
you know, Abs was sitting there all day like, bro, this is gonna be a dope line if somebody says this to me. Like, I got some killer butler jokes.
My name is Mr. Indigo.
So then I get there. Well, like in these murder mysteries, there's like certain roles. Like when you do a party like this, it's like there's certain roles that you have to have these roles, right? That these are important. Like if you you have to fill these character spots first, and then there's other people where it's like, oh, if they're not in, whatever, it's no big deal. So then one of the kids didn't show up, so I was the butler. Then I changed to Peyton Pewter. And then one of the kids didn't show up, so I had to change so I actually saved the party. Because, like, that kid didn't show up. He was an important role. So then I became Drew Golden. I don't remember what Drew Golden. Oh, Drew Golden was a stagehand that just wanted to make it big. But never
That was a bad actor.
But was a bad actor. And a bad actor in real life, too.
Do you notice all these names are colors?
Yeah, I did notice. It was like Reese Cerulean. Yeah, it was all colors.
You're like Daniel Day-Lewis.
A little bit.
Mike Chameleonaire.
So yeah, I felt like a karma chameleon. So it was fun. But all the kids there, so like Brooklyn, she's like in the drama club, and so she like does theater and stuff like that. So like all her friends do theater. So they were like super into it. Like super into it. Like I didn't know if they were in character or not. Like I'd walk up to somebody and try to have like to actually like learn something about you as a real person, and they were like, and some and like
So where are you going to college?
and they all just decided we're British people. They all were talking with British accents.
100. I would do
I'm
the same
like,
thing.
what the I'm like, we're in
My go-to is either British
Australian.
or, I mean, Australian or British. Like you gotta like slip in and out of both of those.
Could you be like
like oil tycoon, like Foghorn Leghorn? I'll do the Claire. It's one of those two.
So the kids were really
It's
into
really
it.
funny. Everybody's doing British accents. I was like, got a Spanish
And so
twang.
then,
everything.
right. and then so then part of it was like
My name
I
is
was
Ralph
like,
Indigo.
I was like more like
Welcome to
I started more like
Hello.
trying to make it a joke, and it was
Would you
it was,
like? Would you like a Corona stripe?
But it was a lot of fun, and it was like, and it would be more fun to do it with like people that I know, because like
Right.
because like I actually
Now can you finally admit
some of these kids I had no interest in like their real life person or their fake life character. I had no interest in talking to them.
Can
at
you
all.
finally just admit that playing D&D would be cool now?
No.
It's the same thing. You're talking about role playing. You bought gloves to do this.
No.
You spent money, purchased things, physical objects
I know,
to
but
play pretend.
But I bought those gloves from the pharmacy. They are actually they're like ointment applying gloves. So they have so when I need to apply ointment, I will be able to.
So when you have like hemorrhoids, you're gonna be okay.
Correct.
How big's a tube of nipple cream?
Right. I'll be able to apply the ointments with those gloves. So it's multi-use.
Right, but you still dressed up like you played make believe and dressed up.
They're ointment.
No. Yeah, I mean I did dress up.
You played dress up in role played with strangers.
I don't think it's the same. D&D is lame.
Same thing.
D&D is lame. Murder mysteries are dope.
D&D, dude, it's cool. It's cool.
But
dude.
when I do my murder,
cool.
I'm gonna do a murder mystery party one
I'm not coming.
day. Oh, well, you're gonna miss out because it's gonna be dope. And it's not like D&D. It's gonna be like totally not D&D.
Speaking, this is actually a good transition. Speaking of drama, did you see the recent current event with the Wicked movie?
no.
Yeah. With the toys. Was it with the toys?
So they
I think I talked about this.
Oh,
not on the pod.
So they released
Yeah.
like all of these kind of I think they're Barbie type
some
toys
kind of promotional doll
with
thing.
the Wicked Witch. And so all of the boxes were supposed to say do this, visit wickedmovie.com, but they printed on the box visit wicked.com, which if anybody's been awake and seen an infomercial at 2 o'clock in the morning is a porn website.
Yeah,
Right.
sick.
So they sent all these kids getting Barbie doll toys to wicked.com.
Yeah, dude. It's like
Yikes.
it's like when I was trying to push Penn Island, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
Miat spin.
We got hella pens, bro. We got hella pens. As a teacher, I really appreciate Penn Island. Okay. Plethora, ballpoint, whatever you need, felt tip, whatever you need, man. I got it.
We're off the rails. All right,
They
can
really
we go?
got it.
Should we go watch the rest of this Sunday night game? What do you guys want to do? We got anything else to talk about?
How long have we been doing this for?
43 minutes or so,
Yeah,
a little
that's good
shorter.
Short and sweet. This thing is,
All right.
yeah, keep it tight.
We got the holiday season.
We can talk about Thanksgiving on the next one, and
Yeah.
we'll air it on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, I
We'll
think
talk about whatever we want. Let's be real. We might not.
Yeah, talk about whatever we want.
We might not talk about it.
We got anything else
Yeah.
to plug? What else we got to plug?
I do. We are going to have another
where's that thing? Yeah, where's that thing?
sponsored product coming on the show.
Ew.
It's gonna be the next episode, assuming the guy sent us all the stuff a week ago, and UPS proceeded to lose it. So he sent us all these things for us, and then UPS lost it. And he said this is like the third order that he's lost in Florida. So our UPS system is dog shit.
Dang.
I used to work for UPS seasonally.
Explains a
Yeah,
lot.
you
Seasonally.
probably should still be there because they suck.
So
It's my
beyond,
dream,
yeah,
it's
so,
my dream job, I think, a
so-
UPS driver.
So
Dude, those guys make bank.
dream.
I think that's my dream job.
Not like eating M&M casserole.
I
watching
love driving. Like
Sleeping
I love
for
road
$1 million
tripping
would be awesome.
and like not interacting with humans.
football. I think it's
Pretty.
true.
not bad.
There's definitely worse things in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Those guys make bank, dude.
Yeah,
They do.
they work a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
tough. That's a tough job. All right. So anything else we got to push? Anything else we're peddling?
So obviously our friends over at Bierstick, if you want to go and get your own Bierstick merch, anything like that, you can go to bierstick.com, use code DADVICE, DADVICE, to get 20% off your order. Visit our friends over at VooDoo Brew Pub if you're in the Jacksonville area. Get all the best beers,
Pickle pizza.
pickle pizza,
pretty
all that
dope.
good shit.
Get
And
some,
then
get some merch.
get some merch. Visit the merch store. And
Shit, I don't know what I did.
oh no.
Shit.
Press. Yeah, yeah.
And
Sorry, guys.
we're trying to watch this football game. But anyways, and then there should be a link in the bottom of the episode if you want to for some reason be part of the Daddy Club.
Yeah, be the part of Daddy Club.
Daddy Club.
And
We'll shout you out. We'll shout out whatever you want on the pod. Just be a part of Daddy Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can make our own M&M casseroles and present it to the people.
What about should we get on what's that is it an app? I don't even know what it is. Where you like pay celebrities to do
Cameo.
Should we do cameos?
Yeah.
I think we should get on Cameo and be like, if you want $5, we'll say whatever you want to whoever you want. It'd be mad fun.
I'll tell
Literally
you what,
whatever you want.
If you join the Daddy Club, we will do a cameo for
We'll
you.
send you a cameo. That'd be mad fun.
Yeah.
That's fine. Hey, cool.
We'll shout you out and we'll do a cameo.
Yeah.
I want Abs to do a beer stick in honor of your friend. He will do one and shout out your friend.
That'd be mad fun.
You'd just be wasted all day long.
What if you want to be No, I would do a beer
Talk about the
sti- wait,
dream job.
I would do a beer stick. If you join the Daddy Club, I will do a beer stick as you. I will make a cutout of your face, wear it as a mask, cut a hole in the mouth, and I will beer stick as you.
You're
Wouldn't that be
making
That's a stupid
promises.
promo.
You're making promises you cannot keep.
yeah.
I can't go on someone's Instagram and print out a picture of their face.
No, I'm just saying you won't do it.
There's more work than you would ever put in.
Well, I get our people to do it. Like I would.
Our
people.
Yeah, I'd get our people.
You're sitting with our people.
Yeah, or people. You got a
Yeah.
mouse in your pocket.
Right,
What are you
get
talking
it.
about?
I'd get our
Visit
people.
the exhibit and
Visit- yeah,
At
Boca
the
Meuseum of
Jason
Art.
the Jason Momoa
The
Museum.
Jason Momoa Museum of Art exhibit.
yeah. And
That'll be dope, dude.
watch the next episode where we talk to Chameleonaire.